Alice Eloise's Silver Linings. The Story of a Silly Service Dog by Sarah Catherine Fry. Illustrated by Kit Lawrence Nakwa.
Woof, woof. Today's the day I've been waiting for my entire life.
I smile at the other double-doodle pups as I do a happy dance. They look at me like they think I am silly. What's a double-doodle, you might ask?
You see, my father is a golden doodle and my mother is a labradoodle.
So all of their puppies are double doodles.
I know what you're thinking.
Isn't double doodle a silly name for a type of dog? Maybe, but it's really quite fitting because I am a very silly dog indeed.
Today, a visitor is coming to see my brothers and sisters and me for the very first time. Maybe she will take one of us home with her.
Maybe she will like me if I do my happy dance and wag my tail super fast.
Maybe we can even be best friends. Hello, puppies, the visitor says.
I'm Sarah Kate. Who wants to be my best friend and service dog?
She really is looking for a best friend.
My tail wags cheerfully. But wait, what's a service dog?
A service dog is trained to help a person who has a disability, she explains, as if she knows what I am thinking.
Unlike regular pets, service dogs can go almost anywhere with their human to help them do things they cannot do on their own. Service dogs have the special job of keeping people safe.
I may only be a little puppy, but I am positively certain about one thing. I want to be Sarah Kate's service dog. I feel like butterflies are dancing in my belly, almost making me break into an uncontrollable happy dance. But I don't think that's what a service dog should do. I need to be on my best behaviour. As Sarah Kate sits down, I gently tumble into her lap.
A few kisses later, I have captured her heart. I will name you Alice Eloise, Sarah Kate says as she cuddles with me. How about it, girl? Want to be my service dog? I kiss my new mama on the nose, as if to reply, Me? A service dog? Why, yes, I like that idea very much.
Life with my new mama is a blast. Every Thursday is like a party because Pete the delivery man stops by. Pete throws a ball for me to fetch from our front door, all the way through the house.
Fetch, Alice Eloise!
You know what they say, not all heroes wear capes. Pete doesn't just play a super game of fetch. We can always count on him to keep my mama safe by delivering all of her important medical supplies. Pete is my favourite superhero. Maybe I will even dress up as him for Halloween. When my cousin Lulu comes to play, I get carried away, having too much fun. My tail end wants to behave, but try as I might, my front paws simply won't listen. I end up hopping wildly about like a kangaroo. Aunt Krista scoops up Cousin Everett so I don't kangaroo hop right into him. I hear her whisper,
Alice Eloise, a service dog? Really? She's so silly. Everett giggles and says, Maybe she could be a service kangaroo. Uncle Tim shakes his head saying, Alice Eloise, you're a funny dog.
By now, everybody knows that I am an extremely silly pup. I just hope I'm not too silly to be a service dog. My mama can tell what I'm thinking. Don't worry, Alice Eloise, she says. Your silliness is part of what makes you special. Every cloud has a silver lining. This means that even a dark cloud has a bright side. So when we are sad, we can always find a reason to smile. You are my reason to smile. Mama kisses me and says, "Someday you will be the silliest, sweetest service dog in the world. I believe in you." I simply can't let my mama down. In my dreams, I am just the kind of superhero she needs. One of my mama's arms hurts badly and doesn't work correctly. It will be my job to help her. But first, there is much to learn. I am learning commands like sit, lie down, stay, and come. This might sound easy, but English is my second language. My native tongue is dog talk. Woof! Now that I understand basic commands, I am learning special service dog tasks. I walk right at my mama's side to protect her arm. I can even retrieve things that are out of reach for my mama. Here you go, mama. As part of my training, I go out with my mama to be introduced to new experiences, like going to the doctor's office. I love riding in a magical rocket ship. My mama says it's called an elevator. We walk through the doors into one room and prepare for liftoff. Then I feel my belly drop. My tail begins to tingle. Suddenly, the doors open again, and we are in an entirely different place. You really must try one of these things. At the hospital, whizzing wheelchairs and speeding stretchers often zip down the halls. It's very important that I learn how to behave around medical equipment so nobody gets hurt. The most difficult task of all is staying focused on my job when there are people around. I love people so much. It's a big world with so many friends to be made. It seems almost impossible to watch everybody pass by without saying hello. But usually, if I wag my tail politely, people send a smile my way. And a smile can be a silver lining. One of my favourite silver linings might just be the cookies I earn as training rewards. Who knew that silver linings could be so scrumptious? Finally, the big day arrives when my mama and I will take our important test to prove that I can behave in public places. If we pass, I will be a service dog. A real service dog. Sit? Check. Stay? No problem. Walk nicely? Easy. But then... Look! A little girl! I must make her my friend. No, wait. I almost forgot. This is a test, of course. No playing or happy dancing allowed. I sit politely as the girl scratches my head, but I can still feel a bit of joyful energy wiggling out as my tail begins to wag. That was perfect! My mama cheers. Phew! Surely the worst is behind me. Now, on to the final part of the exam, Mama says. The French fry test. Did she just say French fry test? That sounds delicious. As we sit outside a restaurant, The smell of French fries makes my belly rumble. I lie down under a table and, as if in slow motion, a French fry tumbles to the ground, landing just inches away. My nose twitches ever so slightly toward the French fry. Surely one little nibble couldn't hurt, could it? So close, yet so far. Leave it, Alice Eloise, Mama says gently. That French fry doesn't belong to you. No little nibble for me then. Instead, I just stare longingly at the French fry. So I wait, and I wait, and I wait. After what feels like an eternity, at last my mama picks up the French fry and says, "Want a French fry, friend?" Does she even have to ask? You earned it, Mama says, smiling brightly. We passed our test. Service Dog Test. This test hereby certifies that Alice Eloise is an official service dog. The brightest silver lining of all is a brand new Technicolor tie-dye cape that reads, Service Dog Alice Eloise. My mama hugs me proudly. Alice Eloise, you look like a superhero. As we do a happy dance to celebrate, I feel like a superhero. I am officially a service dog. At night, I tumble into my mama's lap to cuddle. My silliness makes her smile. You see, Alice Eloise, she says, I always believed that you could be a service dog while still being your silly self. You are my sunshine. Even on the cloudiest days, your love shines through splendidly. Alice Eloise, you are my favourite silver lining. I kiss her on the nose, as if to reply, Mama, you are my favourite silver lining too. The end. We hope that you loved Alice Eloise's Silver Linings, the story of a silly service dog, by Sarah Catherine Fry. Buy the book and read along, and find out more about Alice Eloise and Sarah Kate. God is always good, faithfully sprinkling beautiful silver linings into our days, if only we remember to look for them. Go to www.aliceeloise.com and get your copy today.